Hi everyone, my name is Jess Sork and I'm a current senior chemical engineering student here at Pitt. I will be graduating this December and I'm also getting a certificate in sustainability. How I'm involved in sustainability on campus has primarily been through working for the Office of Sustainability under Dr. Laura Schward and Sam Ford for the past year. I've had a great experience there and been able to work on a lot of awesome projects on campus. All right. So a little bit of an overview for what I'm going to be going over today. First is university initiatives. So that's how the university ingrains sustainability in the everyday and long-term operations of the university. Next, we'll go through sustainability in academics, which is sustainability opportunities that exist for students in academics, as well as how sustainability is ingrained throughout academics. And then how to get involved on campus. We'll outline some of the many clubs, offices, and opportunities for involvement in sustainability through research, service, and social aspects as well. So first off, we have the Pitt Sustainability Plan. So this was released in January 2018 and was endorsed by the Chancellor. It was written by faculty, staff, and students from the Chancellor's Advisory Council on Sustainability. And its basic thing is balancing equity, environment, and economics so the current and future generations can thrive. So basically, this is a document that is the guiding document for sustainability for the university for the next few decades. So it has all of the goals, over 60 different goals that Pitt wants to reach. So we're going to dive a little bit into the Pitt Sustainability Plan and their definition of sustainability. So you might have heard about sustainability and people referring to the 3 Ps, people, planet, and profit. But Pitt defines the same exact thing with 3 different words, being equity, environment, and economics. They mean the same thing. So overall, Pitt defines sustainability as balancing equity, environment, and economics so current and future generations can thrive. And so here you can see we have these 3 themes. We have stewardship, exploration, and community and culture. So exploration deals with academics, research, and social engagement. Community and culture emphasizes relationships on campus and within the community, focusing on social justice. And stewardship deals more with the built and natural environment, including emissions, waste, and maybe some of the things that you may have typically thought of more frequently when you thought of sustainability. And then there's 15 different impact areas, which are all those bubbles along the outside. And like I said, within each of those impact areas, over 61 goals. And then there's different key performance indicators for each of these goals to make sure we are keeping on track. So again, here's just a little bit different view of the different impact areas that we have within each of our, and then each of the different things within each of those 3 impact areas. So a notable example for stewardship is right here in front of Kathy. Did you know that this is a rain garden? It's a pleasant place to sit, and it was student involvement that actually brought this about, and is the intersection of an improving space on campus while also benefiting the environment. It's a stormwater mitigation system and prevents flooding and combined sewage overflow. And for any of you who may not know, combined sewage overflow is a big problem within the city of Pittsburgh. So that's awesome that this is helping with that. We also have a bunch of other things on campus like pollinator gardens, bee-friendly initiatives, and a bunch of other things that have been brought about by students. So there's a lot of student power when it comes to sustainability initiatives here. So here now is a notable example for community and culture is the Pitt Pantry. So the Pitt Pantry is located in the Belfield Church, which is right across from, if you know where Starbucks and the university store and the towers are, right across the street from there is Belfield Church. And right in there, we have the Pitt Pantry that's dedicated to ensuring that all students have regular access to a balanced and nutritious diet by hosting regular shopping hours to obtain food and services. And it emphasizes accessibility and normalizing needing support. So it's very, very common for college students to need support. A lot of us are working jobs to make enough money to pay for tuition and to live off of. And so the Pitt Pantry is there to help. Due to COVID-19 and the current safety regulations, there are no contact grocery pickups on Wednesdays, which you just need to request by Tuesday at noon. And you can check the Facebook page for the Pitt Pantry for updates as needed. Next is recycling and composting. So our campus does both. We have a single stream recycling system, which means everything, including paper, metal, plastic, glass, all goes into one container. There's single stream recycling located in all classrooms, residence halls, and dining facilities. So basically, wherever you are on campus, you'll be able to find them. But it's just very, very important to note that all recyclables should be empty, clean, and dry. So any like food containers that are dirty, you do not want to put in single stream recycling because it will contaminate the entire load. We also do have composting. So composting is available at select locations on campus, and composting is growing. Things that can go in composting are things such as food scraps, compostable dinnerware, empty pizza boxes, dirty paper towels, tea bags, coffee grounds, things like that. There's a bunch of different drop-off locations, and there's an up-to-date list on all of these locations on the sustainability website under the What You Can Do tab. So next off are some of our more programs that we have on campus. So first is BYO bag, bring your own bag, to reduce plastic bag use. So when you bring a reusable bag when shopping at the bookstore and other on-campus stores, you save 25 cents. Next is BYO mug, currently suspended due to COVID-19 and safety procedures, but typically you get $1 coffee and tea with a reusable mug and discounts on other beverages as well at select locations. And then Choose to Reuse is a newer program, which is really exciting. Also temporarily suspended, but typically you buy a token one time for 99 cents, and then the token gets you a reusable container. Then you get your food in this reusable container, return your token when you're finished, and then you get your food served to you in this reusable container and everything, so you don't have any of the food waste packaging that typically comes at places like Einstein's and other locations such as restaurants in the William Pitt Union. So we have some more reuse and recycling programs. We have Thriftsburg, which is up by, located in the O'Hare Student Center, closer to mid-campus. It's up near, if you know where Benedum Hall is, it's on the block over from Benedum Hall. And it is basically a thrift store where you can donate your clothes or you can go and buy clothes at very cheap prices. So it's awesome for, and it's for anyone is allowed to go in and use it. It will be online with no contact and limited contact pickup. Everything is still getting figured out for their fall, but make sure you check their Facebook page for updates on how Thriftsburg is going to be working this semester. Next is Clutter for a Cause. So this is where off-campus students can exchange furniture that would be thrown away. This happens in the summer in Oakland for off-campus students, and also it happens on campus for residence halls when you are moving out. And they also have spring cleaning drives and things like that. So just kind of helping reduce waste and getting rid of some of the items that you would otherwise not know what to do with, such as clothing, shoes, small appliances, household items, furniture, and things like that. Next is textile recycling. So all across campus, you'll see pink bins, and this is still going on. Pink bins for textile recycling. So this is for non-usable textiles such as clothing, coats, jackets, jewelry, any wearables, and linens can be thrown in these bins, but we do ask that if any of it is wearable and in good condition to donate to Thriftsburg before sending it to this textile recycling program. So next we're moving into academics. So the undergraduate certificate in sustainability. This is something I am pursuing and I'm almost finished with. It's open to all students and there's two different tracks. There's a school for Dietrich Arts and Sciences and a school for Swanson Engineering. I'm on the engineering track, but this program is run through the Mascara Center for Sustainable Innovation. And the contact person is Dr. Dave Sanchez. You could reach out to him with any questions you have. Also feel free to reach out to me. I've loved this certificate. I actually started off planning on minoring in environmental engineering, but I realized very quickly that a certificate in sustainability is more about what I wanted to do, in line with what my goals were rather than environmental engineering. So I switched into this certificate and I've loved it so far. So it's a really great way to incorporate sustainability into your coursework, and it's very flexible to accommodate any major in any of these two schools. It does require at least one project-based course, but they've been happening for so long and are what have caused a lot of these really great initiatives to happen. So Thriftsburg, what I just talked about, was started from one of the classes that you could take in this certificate program. And so some more requirements, it's 18 credits. You have 2 required courses that are project-based, current issues in sustainability and sustainability capstone. And then you have 1 required course specific to your school. So I had to take a specific engineering course since I'm on the engineering track. And then you get 3 electives that you get to pick. So one class I picked was called Sustainability. It was a fantastic class with Ward Alibaugh, and you got to work on a project in the community. So if you want to find out more, you can go to the Mascaro Center for Sustainable Innovation website, click on Students, and then click on Undergraduate Sustainability Certificate to learn more. Now, we also have an option for you if you're not interested in completely committing to majoring or getting a certificate in sustainability, but you still want to get a little bit of a feel for it. We do have a bunch of courses with sustainability content, and you could search this course catalog by 2 different sustainability attribute codes. You can find where these courses with sustainability content are on the same Mascaro Center for Sustainable Innovation website under Students and then Courses with Sustainability Content. You can also find these courses on this catalog. You can search for sustainability focused or related courses when you're registering for your classes. You have focused and related classes. So you still get, you could see if your class has any sustainability portions to them. But there's tons of different courses across many different departments, so you'll definitely be able to find something. So now getting involved on campus. So the Student Office of Sustainability is basically the main hub for all student sustainability groups that we have on campus. It's located in the William Pitt Union, 510 William Pitt Union. They have first Thursday meetups monthly, and it's basically just a collaboration hub for students interested in sustainability. It's a very open and welcoming environment. There's a meeting space, workspace, and space for organizations to keep their materials. On first Thursdays, all of the 25 plus affiliated student groups and interested people in sustainability, they gather in the Student Office of Sustainability, which we call the SUS, and they have pizza and they share updates on what their organizations are doing, any upcoming events, and information. They also have green greetings. These happen this summer. They're permanently housed on the sustainability website if you miss them. And the SUS will be continuing with similar programming in the fall, first and third Thursdays. And they talk about different topics in sustainability, allow organizations to discuss what they're working on, like I said. You can follow them on Twitter and on Instagram at PittSUS. And so if you want to learn a little bit more about some of the organizations on campus, you can go to sustainable.pitt.edu to get to the Pitt Sustainability website. Clicking on Get Active, you'll see all of these different sustainability related organizations that we have. So there's a lot here. Thriftsburg is one that I talked about, where you can go and you can buy thrifted clothing or donate thrifted clothing. One thing that I've been have been involved with a little bit in the past is the Real Food Pitt Challenge, where we're trying to get all of our food on campus to be real. Pitt is a really great organization that you can volunteer for and get to learn a lot about the different kind of foods that the university uses and how different foods are more healthy, better for the environment, and all the different certifications that foods can get to be more sustainable. Another one is divestment. I supported divestment last year when they were doing some of their demonstrations on campus at before spring break. So that was a big thing going on last year. So there's a lot of things to get involved in. There's going to be something for everyone. So here's a little highlight of Food Recovery Heroes student organization. It's Pitt's chapter of the Food Recovery Network, and they fight food waste and hunger by recovering surplus food from campus dining and retail food locations and donate to local hunger fighting agencies. It's a really great organization, and they've recovered over 48,000 pounds of food since 2014. The Pitt Bike Cave also is awesome. It's located under Posville Hall in the underpass, and it's a student group driven to support and improve the biking experience on campus and enliven the biking community through education, advocacy, and outreach. Due to COVID, they have appointments only, but you can still reach out to them and find more about them online. The Pitt Green Fund is a student-run green fund advisory board. It provides funding for student-led projects and programs that make Pitt more sustainable, and they give out over $10,000 a year, which is very exciting, and applications are rolling and reviewed weekly. You can apply for funding, anybody can, at pittgreenfund.com. I've done this in the past. I had to do it for one of the classes I was taking for the sustainability certificate. It's a really easy process. If you have any idea, if you have an idea for a cool project, just go on pittgreenfund.com. And you could submit your idea and see if they'll give you money to pursue it. Also, if you want to do something you don't quite know what you want to do, you could also go on their website and they have a list of ideas with no one currently to do them. So if you go and check out, get some ideas of what you might be able to do on campus. And then next is the Office of Pitt Serves. So their mission is to engage students in meaningful service to the community with a focus on sustainability, education, and community development. Students can register for an account to receive personalized service opportunities based on their interests and to keep track of their service hours. And you could register for service opportunities on the site as well. SUS and a lot of sustainability organizations are housed underneath the Office of Pitt Serves. We also have a student green guide that you can find online at sustainable.pitt.edu/green guides to read about all the student green guide sustainability best practices. And so we also have a Pitt sustainability team on campus. Pitt takes sustainability very seriously. We have people who their sole job on campus is sustainability, and you can see them all here. And it is growing year by year. This has been growing very, very rapidly. So it's very exciting to see. All these people are really fantastic and nice. So if you ever see them around, be sure to say hello to them. And then there's also a lot of student positions. So there's positions in athletics, dining, facilities. There's eco-rep positions. There's Office of Sustainability positions. So that's me, Jess Sorek right there. I've been an Office of Sustainability intern for over a year. The SUS, there's the SUS Council. And then there's also Mascara Center for Sustainable Innovation intern. There's plenty of options if you're interested in becoming more involved in working in sustainability on campus. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out. Sustainability is a cross-departmental collaboration. The Office of Sustainability, the MCSI, and the SUS collaborate constantly. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to any of those three, emailing, social media, anything like that. You can reach out to me personally and I'll let you know, point you in the right direction. But overall, thank you all for listening and have a great semester.